I'm Frank, aka Darth Brodius. So today I'm going to beat a dead horse. Microtransactions. Shadow of War. Sure, all of us have heard some of the things that Monolith and WB have been doing that have been very disappointing. They're offering loot boxes, and Shadow of Mordor is one of my favorite games of the last generation, or not even last generation, it's still this generation. Now with Shadow of War, they're offering loot boxes that actually can affect the gameplay. It's not just cosmetics. That's very disappointing. You know, you can go and look at Overwatch. To be fair, Overwatch, they have microtransactions, but they do not affect the game at all. It's all just cosmetic, and I'm fine with that. I don't give a shit about the way that my character looks. I just care about the core gameplay. That's all I care about. That is the type of gamer that I am, and that'll never change. You know, Shadow of War has done this, and not only that, but then they offered a character in game that would come based off of one of their producers who passed away from cancer, and they were offering it for $5. Proceeds would go to the family. It was a little bit vague on it. WB and Monolith have announced that they're going to offer the DLC for this character or whatever for free. And I think that that's a great thing, and they're still going to donate to charity. But it still makes me beg to wonder, is it WB or is it Monolith? Now, the reason I feel this way is Dying Light. Also, another awesome game. They just announced that they will have 10 free DLCs for this game. What does that have to do with Monolith and Shadow of War? The publisher is WB, Warner Brothers. Both of them. So how can they do DLC so wrong on one point and do it so well on the other? Makes me question Monolith. I don't know these guys, and to be fair, it might not be Monolith's fault, but I do feel that when designing the game and designing loot boxes into it, that's not necessarily only the publisher's fault. Now, we know WB is kind of, they're assholes. Look at what they did with Batman. Is it always the bigger company pushing on the little one, or are these smaller companies like Rocksteady with Batman and Monolith with Shadow of War, can they take some of the blame? Should they take some of the blame? So, in my personal opinion, yes, they do take a lot of the blame because they decided to do this. And looking at Techland with Dying Light and the ability to offer 10 DLCs for free for the game, Dying Light's an old game, really, and they're still offering new stuff for it. What's the deal? I don't know. 2K Sports. NBA 2K18. I'm not a huge sports game guy. I like NBA 2K. That's about it. I don't really play any other sports games. I just like basketball. I think it's a fun game. And then they released this game, and I mean, I've only played the prologue thing that they gave you for free. What the fuck is with the story? That's so fucking stupid. Whatever. 2K Sports decides to make microtransactions in their game to the point where they essentially are crippling the game. You need to grind out the game to get points, to do the things in the game that are not fun to succeed, to up your character. It could take you upwards of 200 games to get your character up to like an 80 player score. That's ridiculous. That's insane. You have to do these drills on the side. Now it's not streamlined. You can't just click on it or hit a button on your controller to get new shoes. You gotta walk across this vast neighborhood thing. It's stupid. It's dumb. Like, I can't understand why they would do this to the fans and fuck it up so badly. For what? A few extra dollars? I'm not gonna buy the game, and I know a lot of people that aren't gonna buy the game either. And you know, now what am I gonna do? I might go look at NBA Live. You know, I've never played that series. I mean, EA is still the devil as well with their bullshit season passes. There's a lot of games out there that are free to play. You can download them and play them for free up to a certain point, or they have walls that you'll reach pretty quickly, especially with mobile games and, you know, some other games like Warframe. But you're able to play the game for free, and then if you want to inject some money into it to get better stuff, get better loot, it's totally possible. People criticize that, but you know, if you're getting the game for free and you want to put a little money into it because you enjoy your experience, that's okay. That's okay. That's the acceptable way to have microtransactions. Because instead of me paying $50, $60 for a fucking video game and then having to go spend an extra $5 to get an extra skin, or another $10 to get like this, or $50 fucking dollars to play the whole fucking game, to play all of the maps, to play with all of the weapons, you're locking half of your player base behind a fucking paywall that I can't play. I like Battlefield 1. That's one of my favorite games. I don't have a season pass. That's $50 fucking dollars. So now half the time I go onto the servers and I can't find enough people. I play on fucking PC. And I can't find a good server on PC because the player base has now been split between people that have the DLC and people that do not. And I don't have it. I'm not going to give them more money. I like the game, but it's not worth $100 to me. That's insane to me. These companies tear our wallets to pieces because they want more money. They are charging us $60 for a game. They're going to still come over after us for more money. It's like, you know, a PlayStation fucking 4 is $250 now. And you're telling me that you want to get me to give you 1/4 of the cost of that for your game, and then you're telling me that you want to give me another 1/4 of the cost to have the full game. Sorry guys, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. And here's the thing. I have PC, I have PS4, we have a Wii U. We have plenty of these systems. Here's the problem. If you're not offering a game that's fully done and developed for $60, and then you're trying to tell me that I have to pay extra money so that I can play the game the way that you guys meant it to be played, fuck you. That's it. Fuck you. I don't know what Monolith's deal is. I don't know what WB's deal is. But I do know I will sit here and say thank you, Techland, for giving me those free 10 DLC gameplay things for free. Thank you. You guys are the real MVP. That's all I have to say today. So thank you guys for watching. Check out the rest of our channel, The Dubros. And we'll talk later. Bullshit season passes.